You sound right miserable git today. What's up with you? Maybe you need a holiday.
No, I'm not miserable at all, Al. And people who take holidays, generally speaking, is a sign of weakness, isn't it? You know, if people need holidays, and I think that's a little bit sad. You know.
Well, yes, some of us who work twice a week.
Well, Al, I mean, I work every day. You know.
No, you don't.
Oh, I do.
No,
I
you
do.
don't.
I'm not necessarily working to the same audience every day, but Al, there's not a day when I don't feel I have to contribute something to the well-being, the economy of this country. So, how was the holiday in Barbados?
Very nice, very chilled. I swear, it was just a case. Do you know what? It was a bit. How can I say it? You wake up in the morning, you have a lovely sleep, you have a dip, you have breakfast, you have a dip, you have lunch, you have a dip.
That's what I'm telling you. It bores you to death.
Well, no. I was with my good lady, so no way would I admit to being bored.
Well, no, of course you weren't bored
No
with
way.
your good lady. I mean, your good lady is great company. You know, a fine woman, and your mentor for many, many years. But what I'm saying is, the habit of laziness starts to grate on you because you have an active mind. You want to be doing things all the time.
No, I didn't, because you kept phoning me every 5 minutes.
No, I didn't.
I had to put my phone off.
No. You know, another misleading statement. I wasn't phoning you every 5 minutes. You sent me a constant string of requests about things you wanted to know going back in Britain.
And you didn't pick up.
Mostly.
Which tells me you were in Witherspoon.
No, not at all. Mostly, of course, you were terrified, and I could hear
terrified.
I could hear the terror coming down the phone line that Cheltenham was going to get cancelled. Because, of course, equine flu took its toll the minute you stepped on that plane and flew off to the Caribbean. Well, it looks like the equine flu panic may well be over and Cheltenham might well be on again. But I can hear the fear.
Might well? Cheltenham is on.
Well, equine flu might come back, Al. Don't be too sure. You know, we think it's gone away, but you mustn't count your chickens before they've hatched. And I could hear the fear down the phone line, Al. Cheltenham, what about Cheltenham? What are we going to do? Well, we're going to do what we do every year and get in the Guinness tent on the opening day.
Yeah. So anyway, what else have you been up to?
Well, one thing I wanted to tell you about, Al, was that earlier today, believe it or not, in the show preceding ours with Georgie Bingham and Tony Cascarino, they talked about, Georgie I think is an Ipswich fan, isn't she? They talked about a guy called Mick Lambert, who you played with, didn't you?
He used to pick me up in the morning.
That's what I mean, yeah, picked you up and took you to work, so he's part of the same squad. Anyway, what they talked about was the fact that he lost his FA Cup medal and found it again. Found it under his bed, okay? Lost his FA Cup medal because he got a cup medal as a member of the squad, okay?
No. If you're going to talk about one of my colleagues...
Yeah.
If you're going to talk about one of my colleagues, get your facts straight.
Yeah, I'd like you to put me right there, please.
He was number 12. He was sub, and in those days there was only one sub.
I said he was part of the squad. Doesn't that make him
part
of the squad?
No, part of the squad. I was part of the squad.
Yeah, but you were.
I didn't get a medal, and I didn't leave it under the bed.
No, but you were a non-playing member of the squad. He was a playing member of the squad, all right?
You didn't say that. You did not say that.
I certainly did.
You didn't. You
I
said he's
did.
a member of the squad, you said.
I don't mind being upbraided if I've got my facts wrong, but I don't get my facts wrong.
Replay it. He's a member of the squad, you said.
Yeah.
He was a substitute. He was one of the 12 and got on the pitch at Wembley.
And are you telling me that the substitute is not a member of the squad?
But there was a squad of 14, 15, but only one sub.
Yeah.
So you're misleading the public. Anyway, I spoke to him yesterday, you numpty.
Exactly.
Yesterday's news.
Yeah, but
his house got broken into on the outskirts of Ipswich.
That's bad news.
And he thought he'd lost it, but somehow one of these scumbags must have, rifled through a bag and kicked it under the bed.
Really? Is FA Cup in his medal? That's fantastic. So, anyway, what happened was, in order to try and give people hope, I brought in my sporting medal, you see, my sporting trophy, just to keep everybody happy. What do you? So, what's your problem? What have you rubbed out there? Tiddlywinks champion. No, this
Butlin's
says
Tiddlywinks.
Mike Parry, Butlin's boxing champion.
No, you missed the word out. Mixed boxing.
No,
you were the only bloke there.
Filey, 1961.
You were the only bloke there.
No, I wasn't. No,
mixed boxing.
I knocked some Welsh kid out the ring, right, and I got this trophy for it, just to prove that I keep my trophies.
Oh, by the way, I was reading a lovely book.
Oh, yes.
Under the palm tree.
Oh, yes.
And believe it or not, he's on the Hereford Welsh border.
Right, yeah.
On the Welsh side.
Yeah.
And have a guess who his family name was. Parry.
Parry,
yes.
Well, there are a few Parrys there. And by the way, talking about books,
So you're Welsh.
No, I'm not Welsh at all.
Nothing wrong with being Welsh.
I have Welsh ancestry, probably, but I've never chased up my lineage.
What's this you've got here?
Well, this package was waiting for when I came in this morning, and it's a package.
No. How dare you open that? It says the two mics.
Well, I'm one of the two mics. But
Yeah, but should your partner in crime not be here to see you open it?
Well, he wasn't here last night, I'm afraid. He's pushed off as well. He's gone to California.
I know he has.
Yeah.
And he was telling me all about this one-man show you're doing.
Yes,
the Hen and Chicken.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, absolutely.
Remember the last time you tried to do a one-man show?
No, I don't
Was
know.
it the mic wasn't working, or was it your voice not working?
No, nothing to do with that.
Yes. I'm coming. I've got to see this.
Oh, yeah, well, you're very welcome.
No, I want to see this. I want to see you die on your own.
No, I won't die on my own, Al. Don't worry. Already, the tickets aren't even on sale yet, and yet the theatre is oversubscribed for people who want tickets to come and see the show.
Hold on. The Hen and Chicken. Yeah. 47 seats.
No, it's not. It's 54.
All right, okay.
54, yeah. It's
So Sue Ellen and the gang are coming, aren't they?
No, it's a test pad for... We're doing a big show in Leeds later on in the year, so it's a test pad for that. Now, what I was going to tell you was, so I open it, and look what I have here. Look what I have here.
Oh, it's your book. I get a mention in there now and again.
No.
You know what? I've got to tell the listeners. The worst thing I've ever done, there's an awful lot of bubbly in Brazil.
What do you mean?
There's meant to be a few stories about me. Parry wrote it. There is one story about me. The rest's about him.
That's rubbish.
He conned the public into buying that book.
Absolute rubbish. Anyway, it's accompanied with a letter from Mr. Douglas Oxer, who's from Bolton in Lancashire, right?
Yeah.
And he says it is the greatest sports book he's ever read, right? And of course, although it's your book, I actually wrote it. They're my words, you know. And the opening passage, by the way, goes down in history as one of the greatest passages in sporting literature.
In your mind.
Listen to this.
Go on then, I've got a feeling we're going to hear it.
Listen to this. It was the most beautiful evening you could imagine in the ski resort of Meribel. The sky was inky black. The snow was as white as a tin of Dulux paint, and the stars sparkled over the mountains that loomed up all around me. How about that? Isn't that brilliant?
That was the time you sacked me? No. That was the time you sacked me.
Well, yeah, but I mean, that was a problem.
That was the time you had a proper job.
No, you disappeared at Cheltenham, and we couldn't find you, so unfortunately...
No. Let me just get it straight before we break.
Yeah.
No, you bottled it.
I didn't
Our
bottle
boss
it.
then said, you're coming home, you're not watching the Gold Cup down there, enjoying yourself, all your mates in the Guinness Guinness Village. You're going to do the show, finish at 10, get in the car, come home. So old lapdog Parry here toodled back to London.
Well, I was the boss. I had to.
You weren't the boss. I stayed. We're there for the Cheltenham Gold Cup. Yes. Another dopey decision by then the boss. And you went, I've got to go out. I've got to go. 10:15.